Hi everybody, Jeremy Larsen, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Penn-Fed Realty Texas, y'all. You can just see the tippy tops of Dallas from the front yard here. This is 1420 Junior. This is a really beautiful home. My clients bought this a couple of years ago. They thought they were going to be here for much longer than they have been, but work is taking them out of state, which is the only reason why they're selling. They have done some tremendous updates to this home. They completely redid the interior of the garage. They have replaced almost all the windows. HVAC system has been replaced. It's marvelous what they've done. So you have one covered parking space and the garage space. Really wide, beautiful front porch. Pretty lawn, beautiful trees. Nice winding sidewalk. This is slate across here. Nice post detail. Not sure what kind of wood that is, but it's pretty nice, and I think it's been there a long time. Has these beautiful corbels. This is the side door. A lot of these era homes had side entrances into one of the bedrooms. That stained glass window, little teeny tiny stained glass windows echoed on the front door. Pretty coach lamps. You can tell where he got the inspiration for the front door from, that iridescence. Austin stone, full height windows. That is a non-functioning door that used to go to the garage. I suppose someone could make that functional again if they wanted to. Beautiful fireplace here. Wood burning with gas starter. Crown molding. There literally isn't a surface in this home they haven't done something to. They've replaced appliances. They've done a lot. Lighting fixtures, LED cans. There are 2 solo tubes in here. These are double draperies, roller shades, so that you have an opaque outer and a translucent outer and an opaque inner. And those are on a lot of the windows throughout here. So you have a big front living area. Has the archway into the dining room. Give you the full scope of the room here. Great wall space. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. I love what he did to the bookcase here. New hardware. Very nice touches. The recessed arch for the doorbell is a neat touch. The bedrooms are quite large. These are the secondary bedrooms. I've got a floor plan that will be up online. The mirror is built into the door. There's 2 closets in this room. Like those old-fashioned shoe ledges, those are fun. He changed out a lot of the lighting hardware. This room looks out onto the back. Just finished the bathroom remodel. Hexagonal stone tile, this is marble. Beautiful porcelain tile, it's almost a French style. Has a really nice finished trim edge. Really fun wallpaper. LED can lighting. New shower enclosure. Tub shower combo. And there is a recessed niche. That's a marble shelf there. And then you have a freestanding vanity with quartz countertops. Really nice light fixture with the Edison LEDs. And then linen storage and a hamper below. obscured window, and that is vinyl. Then you have the front bedroom here, also good sized. There's that door from the front porch, which if someone has a home office, that would be really handy. And then a walk-in closet here. These are real 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐒𝐜𝐞𝐬𝐥𝐲 hardwood floors. These are not a look-alike. These are the original hardwood floors. Then there's a storage closet in the hallway here, kind of a combo linen storage. But they are quite pretty. Then we have a second living area, which is more open to the kitchen. Also with hardwood floors. These really pretty sliders that open out onto the pool area. Plenty of room in here for a sectional. They replaced the sliders and the windows back here, completely repainted. They did some beautiful work in the landscaping. I think there's only 3 windows they haven't replaced. One in the kitchen, this one here, and that one there. I think they replaced everything else. Beautiful pool, hot tub, water feature. That's a little raised garden area. They replaced the siding. They've done a lot here. Very private back here. Very nice shed. Lots of open deck area. There's a little path that leads around to the side. That is Methodist Hospital right over there. I'm sure we're hearing a helicopter. There's the little shed over here. Great place to stuff all the garden stuff. And then the side yard here with the pool equipment. And it's nice, it's all crushed rock and pavers. This is all cement fiberboard. There is a little storage closet here. Cleaning equipment or whatnot. Then there is utility hidden here. Plenty of room, as you can see, for full-size machines. There's a little cabinet tucked under here. And then a really beautiful staircase that they've done some fun decor work with. But a really big kitchen island, super nice. Has room for bar seating, has the bookcase on the end. Glass uppers to either side of the commercial range. A lot of cabinetry. They replaced the double oven. The refrigerator is negotiable and it's inside its own cabinet housing, so that's a nice detail. Slab stone countertops, 6-burner commercial range, commercial vent, and I like how the windows integrated above that. It was like that when they bought the house, that configuration. Nice light fixture over the sink and island, and there's an extended lip over here. And then you have a commercial style faucet and a water purifier. Really like the light switches he chose. I think those are just really cool. There is a rear entry. Almost, well, it is an old-fashioned service entry. Back when this house was built, that's where the milkman would come. So there's a covered arbor, and this does have a weather barrier, clear weather barrier, so it doesn't rain on whatever's under here. But that's just a darling private entry. All of this is all flagstone, slate, nicely bordered. They have the electronic locks on the doors. The house has great natural sunlight. Dining room, nice and appropriately moody for today's decor. Has this really beautiful archway. And it's quite wide. He has, as you can tell, sideboards on both sides, and there's still plenty of room. Pretty good sized rug too. Could handle a larger table if somebody wanted to. It could easily do 8. And then a really pretty satin brass fixture. These are built-in hutches to either side of the window. Really nice architecture. I love the newel post and the painted risers and stained treads. And then he did this really fun wallpaper and a spectacular ceiling medallion and light fixture, which you'll probably be able to see from upstairs a little better. The primary bedroom is by itself up here, and it is big. There's a picture of that. Really kind of a Art Deco light fixture. Certainly age appropriate for the house. The staircase handrail and newels are really nice, chunky. And then you have this beautiful sideboard. The primary bath, they had completely updated. Mirror on the inside of the door. Freestanding vanity. Marble tile in a brick pattern. Hung mirrors. This is kind of a soft green to go with the French style tile. So this tile up here is the kind of the green tone, and downstairs was the rose tone. Separate commode, nice window that also opens for ventilation. And then you've got this huge shower, really big shower. Rain shower head and the handheld with the seamless glass. And then you have the cubby over there with the marble integrated for the shelf. And I really like the detail how the seller had them wrap the area around in a full slab in order to give it a more finished look instead of going into tile. 8-inch spread faucets, undermount wave sinks. The bedroom area is enormous. Not only do you have all of this along here that's storage, drawers, etc., you also have 2 large closet areas. There's this first space here. They've got an ottoman in the center. Drawers, open shelves, hanging space. There's a window in here too. And then you've got this outer area where you could do a desk or vanity space with another window. And then a second closet, also with a custom closet system. And we're having a scorcher out today, and I've had the lights on and the drapes open, and it's comfortable in here. It's totally fine. Part of that is because they've updated the HVAC and lighting. One of the nice features that I wanted to close one of these was to show you that outer inner of the opaque and the translucent, so you can see what that looks like. Just very mindful of how everything came together. You can tell that they really put a lot of pride, time, love, and money into this. I love the exposed brick. And then there's this really generous space for the bed. There's a ceiling fan right above. All of this is hardwood floors up here. So no carpet in the house anywhere. And then you have this whole bank of cabinets. There's just a ton of it. And it has adjustable shelving, drawers, etc. And then there is the attic access back through here. I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up and send me some love in the comments section. It helps my channel oh so greatly. Y'all have a great day. Bye.